Roslyn from roslyn@uttleymoore.com. Today I'm with Bob Capelli, the Vice President from Cyanotech. Bob, could you please explain to people, because it's a big question out there, what is the effects of Fukushima power station on the Hawaiian waters here and on Hawaiian Pacifica Spirulina?
Actually, I'm really glad you asked this question, Roslyn, because we get this question from many consumers. In fact, we get every day a few consumers ask us about this. Very important point. Okay, ever since Fukushima happened, we've been religiously testing both our products and our culture ponds at an independent laboratory to ensure that there's no radiation present. We have not found any radiation present. We were testing weekly. In the beginning, now we're testing quarterly, but this has been going on for years now, ever since this happened. Fortunately, Hawaii is well south of Japan, and if you look at the trade winds, if you look at the air currents, if you look at the ocean currents as well, they all go way north of Hawaii, like over 1,000 miles north of Hawaii, so there's been no contamination from the radiation. Now here's another very interesting point, that there are compounds in spirulina that if you take them, they actually help remove radiation and heavy metals from our bodies. So think about this. There's radiation present in the world, there's heavy metals in most of what we consume. If you take the spirulina, for example, there's one thing called polysaccharides. Now, Hawaiian Spirulina has been tested against the second and third best quality spirulina brands in the world. We have 2 to 4 times the levels of polysaccharides as these other brands. And polysaccharides in scientific research have been shown to help take out the radiation and heavy metals. So not only don't we have any radiation in our product, but you're also going to be getting rid of it when you take it.
Excellent. And you use that water, like that water isn't surface water. It actually comes from 2,000 feet below, and so it's absolutely pure water. And how much percentage, like there's only a very small amount of water that you use in spirulina, product of producing spirulina?
That's true. In our culture ponds, we put, it's less than 5%, and the exact amount is proprietary, but it is definitely less than 5%. But that gives all the trace minerals and elements to the spirulina. We're the only farm in the world that uses this deep ocean water. Now the ocean water, like you said, hasn't been to the surface for thousands of years. So there was no pollution, there was no such thing as contamination thousands of years ago, so it's never been exposed to any contaminants. It's the purest water in the world. Now that's less than 5% of what we use. The other 95+% of what we use is rainwater that is actually filtered naturally through lava rock here on our volcanic island, and it goes down about 1,000 feet below the surface of our island, and then it's taken up, and then the county officials actually test it for any kind of impurities. So we have about the purest water sources in the world. Other spirulina farms, guess what they're using? River water, river water or irrigation water. So when you're growing something in water, with the water you start with is the very, very important thing to maintain the quality.
Bob, I'm so pleased you were able to clear that up, and I hope everybody's listened to that, because spirulina is a product or a food that you should be taking every single day and not concern yourself at all about the radiation. In fact, you should be taking it because if you are getting radiation from your computers or from just everyday living, taking spirulina is going to get that out of your body. So thank you for clearing that one up.
My pleasure.